Hello, America. My name is Kali Fontanilla, and I am a former public school teacher of 15 years who has written an allegorical farm story that is pro-America. This is a children's book that is meant to be read by you, the parent, grandparent, mentor, or friend of the child. Something we should always be doing more of, reading with children. We can even read it with our teenagers. I wrote this book to be entertaining to both adults and children alike. And don't forget to use voices when you're reading it. This will eventually be a series of children's books that will always have a pro-America message. If you choose to support this Kickstarter, you will be helping to fund the publishing of this book and also the illustrations done by my friend Anita Moore Anderson. In exchange, you will receive a hardcover copy of the book. I am so excited to be sharing this book with America. Please enjoy a preview of this entertaining allegorical story, How Rochester the Rooster Saved Shining Hills Farm from Greta the Discontent Pig. God bless you and God bless America. Thank you for your support. How Rochester the Rooster Saved Shining Hills Farm from Greta the Discontent Pig. Written by Kali Fontanilla, illustrated by Anita Anderson. It was a fine spring morning. Well, almost morning, because Rochester the Rooster was just about to wake up old Papa Sun. You can find Rochester on the top of Farmer's House, looking over Shining Hills Farm from the highest spot on the highest hill. Ain't it sweet when the whole farm is asleep? Ain't no chickens cackling, pigs waddling, cows munching, cats crying, dogs barking? Well, only in a sleep, and I get the whole place to my own thinking self. As much as Rochester wanted to let the sun stay asleep, he knew he had a farm to keep. So Rochester took one big deep breath and gave a supersized cock-a-doodle-doo! Then another. Every time shaking his tail feathers, stomping his feet, strutting back and forth on the roof of Farmer's House. Cock-a-doodle-doo! I said a cock-a-doodle-doo! Old Papa Sun started to wave his golden rays all over Shining Hills Farm, and the whole place was astir. Even though Shining Hills Farm is the greatest place on earth, it isn't always so smooth and shiny and bright, and this morning there was something brewing up in the pig pen. How dare that rooster wake up the sun this early? Oh, the nerve, every day crowing like that. Who does he think he is? You heard it right. That's the voice of Greta the Discontent Pig. I've just about had it. I'm sick of his oppressive crow. It's ruining this farm. He wakes up the sun too early, it's too loud, and it scares my little piglets out of their little chunky dreams, complained Greta. That rooster must be stopped. Now, Rochester the Rooster is never too late when there's a scuffle on the farm. If there was a mouse complaining about one less crumb, Rochester knew about it. Normally, Greta is quite a lazy pig, wallowing in her mud. She doesn't even have to worry about food with all the scraps Farmer's wife throws out, but today she was in quite a huff. Well, hello, Miss Greta. What's all this hollering about? Rochester inquired. This is all wrong. I should still be asleep. How dare you? You have woken me from my dreams and stolen my sleep with your incessant crow. You are waking up the sun too early. Animals are suffering. Animals are dying. The entire farm is collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction. How dare you? Yelled Greta. Oh, you really think it's that bad, huh? I don't see any animals dying. We all have our roles, and my role is to wake up the sun. If you got a problem with that, you just need to move on. But Greta the Discontent Pig would not quit her whining and complaining. Every morning Rochester let out his crow, Greta got so mad the curl on her tail began to knot. Pretty soon, some of the other young animals started believing Greta's complaints. You know, maybe she's right, whispered one of the young goats chewing on a soup can. Maybe his crow will destroy the farm, said a teenage cat choking on a string. You know, that rooster thinks he's so great. Why does he have the job of waking up the sun? Said Comrade the fat cat that never liked that rooster in the first place. Thinks he walks funny. I say we organize a protest, yelled Greta. Show that old rooster he's going to be out of a job. The next morning when the dew was about to hit, Greta got together her pea-sized brain game to fight the oppressive crow of Rochester the Rooster, or so they told themselves. Thank you for listening, and please support this Kickstarter to hear the rest of the story. God bless you and God bless America.